Hi, I'm Moonwater SilverClaw, and I'm the founder of GoddessHasYourBack.com and the author of 9 books and 3 online courses. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how witches relax into self-acceptance. I don't spend a lot of time in this space of self-acceptance. In fact, when I was talking with one of my spiritual elders, I found it hard to recall a time when I felt self-acceptance. And then my spiritual elder asked me, what space were you in when I thought about this idea? I am not broken. Now, it's really easy for me to feel broken because of my depression symptoms. So I've really had to go on a journey. And I have 3 insights for you. The first insight is acknowledge your shadow. Carl Jung said this: everyone carries a shadow, and the less it is embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. What I get from this is, it's important to keep an eye on your shadow. If you ignore it, it will be blacker and denser. And as it lives in your subconscious, it can push you into doing certain behaviors that really bother you. For example, my shadow tells me that I'm stupid and worth nothing. It won't help me to deny that the shadow exists. Recently, I had some work to do, and I had to make a decision. Am I going to do it now, or just let it sit? Because I know my shadow is looking for an excuse to berate me, I decided to go ahead and do that bit of work. I noticed that I would feel bad either way, but at least I could feel good that I made some progress. Imagine if you could discover what's in your shadow. What part of you would you like to pretend that it doesn't exist? Some of us hate ourselves for what we perceive as laziness, stupidity, anger, or even rage. And now the second insight. Deal with one step at a time. When you look at the shadow, it looks too big, but the way to deal with it is one step at a time. Here's an example of one step. I have a very dear friend, and we talk on the phone once in a while. So the shadow sits on my shoulder and tells me I'm worthless. But I basically say, shut up, while I'm on the phone with my friend. It's because I like making her laugh. So that's one little step. That's one time where the shadow doesn't overrun my whole life. I work with spiritual elders and a therapist, and I have medication. These are all part of my steps to stay healthy. And now the third insight. Ask the goddess to help with your turning point. I just described what I do with a friend when I'm on the phone. I make her laugh, and I don't let the shadow overrun our conversation. I do confront the shadow in meditation, in conversations with spiritual elders, and I ask the goddess for help. Specifically, I'm talking about a turning point. It's a turning point whether I'm going to be present with my friend or down in the hole of the shadow. I ask goddess to help me with my turning points. What possible turning points can be in your life? When might you have a little choice? When can you take a small step? When can you ease up and relax into self-acceptance? It's important to be able to know the difference between acceptance and approval. I can accept that sometimes there's a part of me that's against myself. If I just deny that it exists, I could really hurt myself. It's like feeling bad because you feel bad. It's just a vicious circle. I need Goddess's help to honor the divinity she put within me. I invite you to consider prayer, ritual, or meditation. Invite Goddess to help you with your shadow. Invite Goddess to help you relax into self-acceptance. And now I will summarize. The first insight was acknowledge your shadow. The second insight was deal with one step at a time. And number 3, ask the goddess to help with your turning points. I'm Moonwater SilverClaw, and to go further and deeper, you can try one of my 9 books. And for more information, you can go to my websites, GoddessHasYourBack.com and MoonwaterSilverClaw.com. I also have 3 courses on Udemy.com. The first one is Goddess Style Weight Loss. The second one is Spiritual Solution for Depression Relief. And the third one is beyond the law of attraction to real magic. May all these help your journey. Blessed be.